Hey, what's up, my buddies? Glad you could join me on this video here. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to you. What we're going to do is we're going to recreate the Super Bowl here on Madden 26 on the Switch. So we're going to recreate the Super Bowl, Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots at San Francisco 49ers Stadium. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and glad you could join me. So without any further words, let's get to some gaming.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, when you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. I'm up there at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Super Bowl time.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 28-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, New England.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. A carry now for Gibson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up second and goal at the Seahawks 9-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they come up now, second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Hunter Henry Touchdown, New England. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. On play action, here's Darnold.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Diggs on the reception. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw now, May. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he will get into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson Touchdown, Patriots.
Bit out more than I can chew on this.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
His kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 14. Seahawks nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run on 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Seahawks nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be brought. All the way up near midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And That's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That's complete. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's gonna look for the home run ball. So it's at half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
To throw is Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
First catch there for Kupp, and he's got a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look through here. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, New England.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Leonard Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
That's
yards.
2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. Tyrese Knight in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Douglas in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Where was that?
Throwing is May. The left side, he's got Henry. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
Defense that time.
A 28-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick.
Makes the score.
And the Packs extend the lead to 24-0. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. To return, it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack, get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
He was defended
is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Seattle.
Here goes set. Set.
Darnold to throw again.
Oh!
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 10.
Here goes set. Set.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Has his man Smith and Jigba working across the field. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Darnold to the air once more.
Uh-oh.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Here's Darnold again. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one.
Ah! Give me the ball!
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Can't believe I got that onside.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Go set.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Third and long.
Throwing, Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Offense.
We are set for 4th and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he tried to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Now Seattle will use the final timeout to stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Horton. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He steps out of bounds.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Patriots, and right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today.
Well, all right, my buddies, that was the recreation of the Super Bowl and Super Bowl 60, and Patriots won 24-8. Hopefully, we'll get a much closer game, actual game. So Actually, I want Seattle to win, but we'll see what happens. So that was lots of fun. Hope y'all had as much fun watching as I did playing. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, my buddies. Take it easy. I'll see you.